Oh, hello there, William. And hello, everyone else. Welcome to a rather short, I guess, tutorial that I just came up with randomly for NPC dialogue. Very useful for adventure maps and stuff. I thought I'd just run you guys through it, how you can make it, how you can implement it. It's pretty cool. Basically, if you couldn't figure out already, you get close enough to a character and they start talking to you, kind of like in the old Nintendo games or something. And the way we do this is quite simple. First thing we want to do is summon ourselves an NPC. So we can have a villager, we can have a pig, we can have whatever. So we summon them using this command here. I'll put this in the description below. You can change the name if you want. You can make them silent so they don't make noise. But you need to make sure they have no AI, unless you want them to walk around. But usually best to have no AI, so they stand still. Of course, you can change the direction they face, but that's not important. We'll leave you there for now. The actual brains of the operation right here. It's quite simple. Only two command blocks, not too difficult, and a comparator between the two. First thing we want to do is use this execute command. If you don't know how to use that, I did make a tutorial, also linked description. Self-advertisement, nothing. Anyway, so we're executing out our friend William over here to test for a player within 3 blocks of him. If there is, we get a little output here, and it will then use this tellraw command, also executed only at all the players within the radius of 3 of William. If you don't know how to use tellraw, there is a tutorial, very useful tutorial. I'll put a link to that on the Minecraft forum. I might go into that in another video perhaps, but it's very long-winded. So anyway, I've got the template for the tellraw command, which you can change about over there. That will also be in the description. Aren't I great? Anyway, so we get this output here. It tells everyone within a radius of 3 that William, we put his name as gold, is saying hello traveller, and that's exactly what he does. So that's about the basics of it. It's as simple as you can get, really. We can make it a little more complicated if we like. Over here we've got Billiam. Now if we talk to Billiam, he's going to say, hey there, would you like an apple? So he's now offering us an apple. So we can say no. We can click on it and say K, or we can say yes, and it'll say, here you go, and we get an apple. Isn't that great? Now, the way this works, there's a lot of different ways you can do this, but I just prefer this way because it's easiest. We've got the same thing. We're testing for a player within the radius of 3 billion. It will then say the same as before, at Billiam to all the players in the radius of 3. It'll just say, blah, 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 hey there, would you like an apple? So exactly the same thing we had over here, no different whatsoever. However, we've now got 2 other command blocks, also using tellraw. Now these are separate command blocks, so they're posted underneath them, otherwise it'd just be in a long line and that would look horrible, and we don't want that. So we've got yes and we've got no. So this one here is yes, that colour's green, and this one here is no, that colour's red. Now we're using a feature of tellraw called click event. Again, I won't go into too much detail how you actually use that, but basically you write click event, action, run command, value, and then put in a command, and when you click on the word, it will run that command. Now what you want to do for this is make sure you put the game rule send command feedback to false, so you don't get a bunch of text whenever you click on the commands, or use the trigger scoreboard objective, so you can use click event even if you're not opt, which is very helpful. Anyway, so these 2 commands we have here, one of them places a block over here, and one of them places a block over here. Now this one is no, so when we click on no, it will summon a block here, and it will then run this tellraw, which is just Billiam saying k dot. That's it. If we do this one though, we've got 2. One gives us an apple, gives everyone an apple. That should be radius equals 3. Everyone with a radius of 3 an apple. And this one here is just him saying, here you go. And that's it. It's about as simple as it gets. So you can understand how we could use this for like quests and adventure maps. It'd be awesome. Great fun. Great time. Anyway, if we want to make it a little more complicated, like we're doing over here with Gilliam, now Gilliam says, greetings, I'll open that door for you if you give me an apple. So we can say sure or no way. So we click no way, so suit yourself. Fair enough, we walk away, we carry on. Or, if we're interested in what's behind the door, we say sure, so take the apple, and look at that, the door will open. And in this door we have Alice. Alice, what are you doing in here?
The princess is in another castle.
Alright then. You stay there. So So this works pretty much exactly the same as before. This time, instead of saying k dot, it's just suit yourself. And instead of giving the player an apple, it will clear an apple from the inventory. And if it can do that, it will then place the redstone torch beneath that door and open it up. And she will then say, thanks. And that's it. That's just about it for NPC dialogue. There are other ways you can do this. Using scoreboards, a little more complex. This is the simplest way to do it. So for like one-off NPC chats for your adventure maps. Again, we've got these two commands over here. This is the structure you want to make, really. Just this infinite repeat command block, which is always active. So you want to execute at the entity, whatever his name is. Test for player race equals 3, or you can do race equals 2 equals 4, whatever distance you want to use. You then have your tellraw command, so execute at the entity, whatever his name is, tellraw at all within the radius of 3 or 4, whatever radius you like. It will then say text, their name, and you can then change what they want to say using this. And that is about it for this tutorial. Pretty simple, huh? Yeah. You can use this for adventure maps. You can combine this with the walking NPCs that we looked at the last tutorial. Make some pretty awesome stuff. Anyway, though, that's just about it for this tutorial. So thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I will see you guys in the next video. Arrivederci! One more thing before I head off. If you need any help with your redstonery, your commandery, or whatever it is you're doing in Minecraft, feel free to comment below, and I will help you out in whatever way I can. You've got your very own Hellsong for hire. Isn't that right, Atlas?
Indeed.
Fantastic. We have a great time. If you need any help, be sure to let me know, and I will be there, because that's just kind of the nice guy I am. Great. Anyway, see you later. Bye.